Picture a massive construction site for a second. You've got the roar of machinery, the clang of steel. It's a kind of controlled chaos, right? But underneath all that noise, there's this invisible force, a super complex web of power that is literally the project's lifeblood, but it's also its biggest danger, the electrical grid.
So that brings up a huge question. How in the world do you take that dangerous, tangled mess of wires and make it simple, make it clear and safe for every single person on that site? How is it even possible to map all of that power with just one single line?
Well, the answer is an incredibly elegant solution called the SLD. You can think of it as the unsung hero of electrical engineering. It's a simple, brilliant answer to a really complex problem. So what is an SLD really? Let's get into it and break down how this one little diagram manages to simplify so much.
An SLD, which stands for Single Line Diagram, is basically a roadmap for electricity. It's a super clear, high-level schematic that shows you the entire journey of power all the way from the source right down to the final piece of equipment. It's the master plan that brings order to the chaos.
And here's where the magic really happens. See, in the real world, you're dealing with these complex three-phase systems. It's a literal tangle of wires. What the SLD does so elegantly is it boils all that down. It takes those three phases and represents them with just a single line, and it uses standardized symbols so everything has a clear, logical flow. It goes from a mess to a map.
And you know, this simplification isn't just for looks. It is absolutely critical. Engineers rely on it for safety studies that prevent things like catastrophic arc flashes. It's also the key to making sure everything is up to code. A bad diagram isn't just a simple mistake. It can lead to massive project delays, equipment failure, and some serious legal trouble. Plus, it's the go-to guide for anyone who needs to fix or maintain that system for years to come.
Okay, so if the SLD is a roadmap, what are the landmarks we're looking for? What kind of information is actually on there? Let's take a look at the anatomy of the diagram itself.
An SLD is kind of like a who's who of all the electrical parts. You've got your incoming power lines, the big transformers that handle the voltage, and the circuit breakers that act like security guards. Then you've got the switchgear and bus bars that distribute all the power, and the really critical stuff like backup generators. And of course, you've got the feeders and motors, the real workhorses of the whole system. Every symbol tells a part of the story.
But it's the details that make an SLD so powerful. I mean, we're talking about the exact size and rating of every single cable, the precise voltage levels, and the super important grounding system. It's that level of detail that turns a simple drawing into an absolutely essential tool.
Now, an SLD isn't something that gets drawn up once and then just forgotten in a file cabinet. No, it's a living document. It actually evolves right along with the construction project. Let's trace that journey. So, the SLD has this really cool life cycle. It starts with just gathering information, what exactly needs power. Then you get a first sketch. That sketch gets more and more detailed, adding in things like feeders and branch circuits, before it gets all the precise technical data. After a tough review process, there's one last crucial step, the as-built update. This makes sure the diagram is a perfect mirror of what was actually built. Seriously, without that final step, the map is pretty much useless.
Okay, so we've established the SLD is a total hero in electrical engineering. But you know, in the world of construction, acronyms can be a total minefield. And there's another one out there that sometimes causes a bit of confusion. So let's say you're on a job site and you hear someone talking about managing contaminants. Your brain probably doesn't jump straight to an electrical diagram, and, well, you'd be right. But is it related to our SLD at all? And the answer is a big nope. This slide lays it out perfectly. On one side, you've got our single-line diagram, which is all about electrical engineering and power. On the other side, you've got SS, which stands for solidification and stabilization. That process is all about environmental cleanup, treating contaminated soil. They're two completely different worlds, with two very different acronyms.
Yeah, just to be crystal clear, the contaminants that SIS deals with are things like heavy metals, oil spills, and nasty industrial byproducts like silica dust. This is all about environmental safety. It has absolutely nothing to do with the electrical system.
All right, so now that we've cleared up that little case of mistaken identity, let's bring it all back home and make that final connection. What's the big takeaway here?
At the end of the day, the single-line diagram really is the unsung hero of the construction site. It's just proof of the power of simplicity. It's a simple tool that brings order to chaos and makes sure there's safety, efficiency, and clarity in what is one of the most complex environments in the world.
It's a powerful reminder of how one single, elegant line contains so much complexity. And that kind of leaves me with a final question for you. What other single lines, what other simple, brilliant ideas are out there bringing this kind of invisible order to our complex world?